Hi, this is Josh from Fanfare in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Join us for the new comics for this week. Starting with manga, we have a coloring book, the official coloring book 3, in fact, for Demon Slayer. Destroy All Humans, They Can't Be Regenerated, the Magic the Gathering manga, Volume 3. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Shining Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak, Volume 3. This is Kaiju number 8, B-side, and number 1. Monster Marriage Shop 3, Rainbows After Storms, Volume 3, Disney Twisted Wonderland, the manga, Book 1, and Verses, Volume 3. On to the indies, we have Battle Action, magazine-sized comic, number 6 and 7 of Volume 3, Behemoth number 4, Cat and Mouse number 1 from Silverline, Dark Regards from Oni Press with a cool Judas Priest Screaming for Vengeance homage cover there. Dick Tracy number 10, Grim Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror number 5, Green Hornet Miss Fury number 5. This is the graphic novel for Gun Honey Collision Course. I think those are, just the alternate cover there. Hot Valleys and, Drug Nights. Well, there you go then. That's number, part 1 of 3 of a new story, it looks like. And the return of Huck. This was actually one of the most charming things I remember reading from the Mark Millar stuff when he was back with Image. This is a second story for Huck, finally. It's been a long time coming. I Heart Skull Crusher, number 9. Mine is a Long and Loathsome Grave, number 4. Money Shot is a new story here. This is number 1. Xenoscope Myths and Monsters, Spring Edition 2025. Pastime number 2. Oh, and a quick note, some of the books from Mad Cave, in fact, none of the books from Mad Cave are going to show up in anyone's emails tonight. Don't panic. If you are on a pull list for those books, we have pulled them for you. Sister Imperator number 3. TMNT Mutant Nation number 6. Usagi Yojimbo number 3 of 5 for 10,000 Plums. When I Lay My Vengeance Upon Thee number 4, and a graphic novel for Wild Thing, or My Life as a Wolf. Moving on to Image, we have a graphic novel for The Adventures of Spawn. This is the complete collection of looks like more kid-oriented artwork Spawn story. Matt would have known more about that, but he's out of the store tonight. Cold Witch, Tale of the Shrouded College. This is issue 1 of that. Energon Universe 2025 special. If you missed the free comic book day book, this is that book, plus a variant, higher price one then. Exquisite Corpses number 1. This is a new story from Tinian. This is going to be, my understanding, a 13-part story. And if you're familiar with the concept of an exquisite corpse from the art, I think that came out of Surrealism. Anyway, it's got a bunch of different creative teams working one issue at a time. The prime story is that 12 assassins are sent into this city, and it's kind of last assassin standing, and each creative team is kind of backing one of the assassins. So it'll be an interesting read to see how that plays out with Tinian kind of governing the whole thing. Couple variants there. Geiger number 14, Golden Rage number 2, I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer number 2, and probably the most awaited thing this week, Battle Beast from the Invincible Universe number 1. We've got lots of different covers here, shiny foil one, scarce one, and we have the bagged one. We'll show that off at the back end. We have King Spawn 45, Phantom Road number 12, Spawn Core Book 364, Spawn Universe Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx number 2. This is a graphic novel for the 3rd volume of the Transformers, covering 13 through 18, plus the free comic book day story from 2024. Transformers number 20 also dropped with our variants, Witchblade number 11, and finishing off Image, we have World Tree number 14. So moving on to Image without falling over backwards, we'll start it off with new printing of All New Venom number 5, featuring you know who Venom is.
Spoiler.
Avengers Assemble graphic novel up top here. Daredevil 21, Doctor Strange of Asgard number 3, a facsimile of Fantastic Four number 5, continuing the facsimile run of the early Fantastic Four issues. I read that to death when I was a kid. I do love that story. Graphic novel up here for one of the, I think, 90s era Fantastic Four storylines. Godzilla versus X-Men number 1. Lots of variants on that one. The Return of Gwenpool. This is issue number 1 of that. Helverine number 6 is out. Immortal Thor is up to 23. Miles Morales number 33. One World Under Doom is up to 4. I believe that's out of a 6-part story. Phoenix is on 11. Red Hulk number 4. Spectacular Spider-Man number 15. And just in case you didn't get enough of Spider-Verse or Venomverse, they're at it versus each other. It's the versus or something like that. Thunderbolts Doomstrike number 4. We have Ultimate Black Panther 16. Ultimate X-Men got screwed around over here somehow. I don't know what happened to that. Anyway, Ultimate X-Men number 15 is also here. Uncanny X-Men number 14, Wolverine number 9, and X-Factor's final issue number 10. Moving on to DC, we have Absolute Batman number 8. A bunch of covers for that. Action Comics 1086, Aquaman 5, Batman and Robin 21, hardcover for the Batman Full Moon story. That was one of Matt's favorites. I'm sure he'd be talking that up right now if he were here. Batman Dark Patterns number 6, a facsimile of the Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Halloween special by Loeb and Sale. Awesome stuff. That team up is incredible. DC Finest Superboy, the Superdog of Krypton graphic novel. Krypton? I don't know what I did there. Sorry, Bill. DC Vampires of World War V. That's issue number 9. Fire and Ice When Hell Freezes Over number 2. Green Lantern Corps number 4. The Omnibus for Red Hood and the Outlaws, New 52 run, volume 1. We have Supergirl, The Return of Supergirl finally, number 1, and we have lots of covers of that one. So, in the media, we have Flash Gordon number 9, Gotchaman number, Only One Earth number 4, Godzilla, if you were fond of Here There Be Dragons, now Here There Be Aliens. Why not? And Godzilla vs. X-Men rerun from the Marvel shelves. Red Sonja vs. Army of Darkness is up to issue 2. This is a graphic novel for Rick and Morty youth in Rickavolt. Silverhawks is up to issue 4. Space Ghost is on 12. Star Trek Lower Decks number 7. We have a manga here for Edge of Balance Premonition from the Star Wars High Republic era. Star Wars Jedi Knights is up to number 3. And Toxic Avengers has a pinup special. Over here we have some kids stuff. Betty and Veronica has a one-shot, Spy Girls. Garfield graphic novel, Family Style, that's number, I think it's number 6. If you wanted to buy something for your kid for Witcher, it's Little Witcher. We have Splatoon, this is volume 4 of the Splatlands run, and Pokemon Big Book of Facts. And here it is, folks, the Battle Beast blind bag. We'll be doing a limit on those, but you could get all kinds of stuff in there. It's not just necessarily the Battle Beast comic. In fact, you could buy this, and if your intention was to read the comic book, you might have to come back for a different issue because you may not get the actual Battle Beast comic in there. Instead, you could get something even cooler. And over here, some variants. We have the Spider-Verse versus Venomverse Lyrics Virgin variant. That's 1 in 100. One World Under Doom, number 4, Granow Virgin variant. That's 1 in 50. Exquisite Corpses, we have 2 different variants, the Malavia Virgin variant, 1 in 50, and the Walsh Foil Surprise variant. And then a couple different bits of merch here. This cool Coca-Cola tin sign, complete with little hang things so you can hang it on your wall. And it's protected by a plastic cover so it doesn't get scratched up before you get it home. You can, of course, weather it yourself when you get there. And a Mothra plush, because why not? Little Mothras. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, reach out to us at 269-349-8866. Something like that's right up. And have a good night, folks.